Hey guys, so I just want to let you guys know before you guys watch the video, if you're a major One Piece fan, then I suggest you don't watch this video because you might hate on me for this, and I don't, I really don't care if you guys, hate on me for my opinions as to, the topic of this video. It's just my personal, opinion, my personal reasons. This is not like, oh, like, everyone's like, opinion. This is only my reasons, my opinions as to what I think of One Piece and Fairy Tail and why I believe that Fairy Tail is better than One Piece. But like I said, if you don't like what I have to say, then I highly suggest you don't watch this video. And if you want to get to know more about me through this video, then you can continue watching, and I hope you do enjoy the video. So yeah, that's pretty much, I just want to give you guys a little warning, but I hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, see you guys next time.
Where are you, where you going? 光全部集めて君の明日照らすよ
What's up guys? So today's kind of a different video. It's not really me review or anything. I'm just giving out my opinions and reasons on why I believe that Fairy Tail is better than One Piece. And I broke it down to 5 reasons why I believe that, for me, in my personal opinion, why I enjoy Fairy Tail way more than One Piece. And we're gonna start with reason number 1, the characters. Now, the characters in One Piece, they're actually, they're cool, they're like fun, but they're not better than the Fairy Tail characters. The Fairy Tail characters, they just know how to like get your emotions out, and like they know how to hit you right in the heart. Like for example, like the sad moments there. For example, like the Tower of Heaven arc with Urza and all that. Like I was bawling my eyes out on that arc. Like that arc was like a pretty dark arc, and like it was so sad. And with One Piece, is like, they have their moments and stuff, like they have like their sad moments, but I just get nothing out of it. Like I don't know, the characters in One Piece, they're just not as entertaining for me to watch as the characters in Fairy Tail, like Natsu, Lucy, Gray, Urza, Wendy, Juvia, etc. Like these characters, they really know how to get you, and like you can kind of relate to these characters on like some personal levels. Like I can relate to Lucy in so many reasons, but I'm not gonna get into that. It's like each character in Fairy Tail is like a resemblance of how you are, and how like you can kind of learn from a character that you can relate on, whereas One Piece, you don't really get that. So yeah, now reason number 2 is the fights in Fairy Tail. Oh my gosh, like the fights in Fairy Tail are so awesome to watch. Like they are so awesome. I feel like they're way better than the One Piece fight, in my opinion. I dropped One Piece. I dropped it. I tried getting back into it, but I just dropped it. It didn't get my interest anymore. I felt like One Piece fell off. For me, in my personal opinion, I felt like One Piece fell off, and it wasn't as entertaining as as it used to be. I used to be like a huge fan of One Piece. I used to be a Straw Hat Pirate myself. But then like I dropped it, like when I watched an episode of it on Toonami, and I just felt like it did so bad. But I'm not gonna get into that. Talking about the fights, but yeah, the fights in Fairy Tail are way better. They like, it's like they these fights, they have so like much more epicness, and it's like even though like Fairy Tail, we all know Fairy Tail wins through friendship and all that. We all know that. I'll even say it. No one can deny that. No Fairy Tail fan can deny that. They went through friendships and all that. But it's like, in a way, it's like you can learn something from these fights as it's happening, and the fights get more entertaining. Like depending on like who's fighting who. Like like there's some characters that you may not like in Fairy Tail, but like their fights are so good. Like you have those stuff, but it's just like you get something out of those fights. I don't know, with me, One Piece, I feel like I don't get nothing out of those fights, and it's just like like what am I supposed to like learn from like experiences while you're fighting. Fairy Tail does that with me. I learned something from these fights. Like you get to learn about a character through these fights. Now reason number 3 is the magic in Fairy Tail. Like I feel like Fairy Tail's like way of like, you know, how they have powers is like more better than One Piece. Like One Piece is like you gotta eat a fruit in order to get stronger, in order to have this like huge power, where and like the consequences that, you know, you can't swim, and it's just I don't know, to me I find that very like idiotic that you eat a devil fruit and you can't swim. Like that is like so dumb, because I love to swim, I love being in water. Why would I want to eat, why would I want to sacrifice that in if I want to get stronger? Like no, I rather have magic already inside of me and have motion sickness really than me sacrificing, you know, me sacrificing swimming, like because I love to swim for fun, not for like competition or anything, just for fun. I love going out, I love going to the pool, the beach, and swim. I don't want to give that up. I'd rather get motion sickness. But it's like the powers in Fairy Tail are like they're kind of unique in some ways. Like I'm not saying like One Piece powers are like unique, like, you know, it's weird, it's like unique as well. You eat a fruit to get stronger. That's pretty unique from what I've seen. That it's just the same thing. And even though Fairy Tail is like kind of like follows everything like magic, you know, you have magic and all that stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like there's like a unique inside, like where like people get trained. Like for example, Natsu, you know, he has magic that he obtained from training with a dragon, you know, which is dragon slaying magic. And then you have celestial spirit magic, where, you know, you have these keys and you summon a spirit from the celestial spirit world. Like I don't know, I just find it so unique. And then you have ice make magic, etc. You know, I think you guys know where I'm getting at with the magic and stuff. It's much more better than like eating a simple fruit. I don't know, that's my reason for it. But other reasons to the magic, it's it also comes with like some like, you know, like pretty bad consequences. Like for example, with Natsu, you know, you get trained by a dragon, or if you have any type of dragon slaying magic, you get motion sickness. Fairy Tail, if with Gray, if you do the specific ice move, which is, I believe it's called Ice Shell, you know, you sacrifice your life. Utir, you know, she did a move, and if the consequence of that is like, you know, your life, you sacrificing your whole life. I feel like there's like unique consequences to these powers, which I think is like so different from like all these other shows of like that contain magic and all that stuff that I've seen. And I feel like it's way better than just eating a simple fruit and then losing your ability to swim. Now, reason number 4 why I think Fairy Tail is better than One Piece, I feel like the story in Fairy Tail is like, you know, more entertaining and more better than the story in One Piece. I mean, the story in One Piece is for Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hat Pirates to look for the treasure in the Grand Line, which from what my friends have told me, including Ronnie, aka the Ashikabi Prince, if you want to go check out his channel, I was told that they have found the Grand Line, but the thing is that they can't go in it, and they have to go like, you know, different routes, and then they like, you know, I believe they end up back at the same place, but it's just that all I know is that they can't go in. And I find it pretty idiotic. Like it's dumb. Like, you found what you're looking for, but you're telling me that you can't go in. Like, I feel like One Piece should have ended when he found the Grand Line for the first time, and then, like, you know, Luffy got to be king of the pirates. You know, everybody got what they wanted from the Grand Line, because I believe that each character has a different reason for, like, you know, wanting to go to the Grand Line. Luffy's obviously, he want to be king of the pirates. I forgot what Nami reasons are, but I'm not getting into Nami because I hate Nami. Nami sucks. Lucy could beat Nami. Yes, Ronnie, I'm telling you that Lucy could beat Nami. Lucy's powers are way better. Lucy got a whip, and Nami got a stick that control weather. Like, I don't know. That's like pretty like ugh. Like, whatever. Nami's whack. Lucy would defeat her. I don't care. But other than that, oh yeah, another thing is that Lucy got a better body than Nami. Nami's a toothpick. She's like the size of my pinky, like literally. Like, her body's like my pinky, whereas Lucy got some like meat on her. She got a way better body to show. But forget about that. It's just the story. This is about the story. you know, like the characters like Natsu, he's looking for his father, Igneo. Lucy, she's sharing her experiences while being in Fairy Tail. Gray, you learned about how he his master has sacrificed her life to save him and Leon. And Juvia, how she was lonely, nobody had her. Like each, like it's like a story within a story. Like each character has their own story, and their stories are way more better and way more entertaining to me than the One Piece story, which is one simple thing. And then the fact that the creator extended to 10 more years, like that's pretty dumb. Like, is he trying to surpass Pokemon or something? Because he ain't gonna surpass Pokemon. That's how I look at it as. Like he wants to have a record for like the most like either mangas or episodes. Like no, Pokemon is doing that, but yeah, that's pretty much all it. Like each character has their own story, and like it's way more better for me to watch than the One Piece story, which is one simple thing, finding the treasure, which he did find, but he can't go in, and then they're gonna extend the 10 more years to it. It's pretty dumb. And now my last reason, which is reason number 5, is the arcs in Fairy Tail are, in my personal opinion, really good. The only arc I was not, I was like, like it was alright, was the Arashi Seis arc when they first introduced them, and the Edelus arc. Like those two arcs were like, it was alright. But other than that, like the Tower of Heaven arc, the first arc which they introduced Lucy joining Fairy Tail, the Tartarus arc, which we're currently in the anime right now, but I read the manga to that already, which is really good. I can't wait for you guys. I can't wait for the anime only fans who love Fairy Tail to see, how this arc is, because it's really good, and like it's a really dark arc. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just saying, like, from what I read, it's like literally on my top 3 like favorite arcs. It's like really dark, and like you get to like really learn like more about the characters through this arc and what they have to do in order to save people. Like it's pretty like crazy and like really good. The arcs are way better. It's like each arc in Fairy Tail is like, it's either you like learn more about a character, or it's like you get to see like improvement in characters, which I really enjoy about that. Like for example, the arc with Gray, how you got to learn about him more about his character, his past experience, this and that. You learn more about him and like why he is the way he is. You learned about Lucy with her father and why she wanted to join Fairy Tail, because Fairy Tail's like her home, and she had a home, but it was that her father didn't pay attention to her as a child. She lost her mother. She only had her spirits really to like entertain her. And Urza, you learned how she was like tortured. Like these arcs give you a reason as to why the characters are the way they are, and it's really amazing. Hiro Mashima, you are an excellent manga artist. I really love your work. I really love your work in Fairy Tail. I have to get into Rave Masters. I've been told that Rave Masters is really good. I want to start watching it, but I don't have a like specific set date for that. But I really want to get into Rave Masters. But for now, I'm into Fairy Tail. I love Fairy Tail. Mashima, thank you so much. You've like literally, like Fairy Tail has inspired me in a way that I can't even explain. But like it's like you take personal experiences and you put it in a character, and when you look at them, it's like, wow, I can relate to this character, and I can see how this character grows through their experiences that I can relate to, and see how I can grow from them. And Mashima really knows how to take that in and like really get these emotions out of people. Like I've never seen that in an action. Like I don't cry off of Dragon Ball Z. I didn't cry off of Naruto. Well, not that much. I did cry on some parts, but Naruto, like I cry. Masashi Kishimoto, he's a great artist. He's just like one of the founding fathers. For me, I have 5 founding fathers, which is Hiro Mashima, Masashi Kishimoto, Akira Toriyama, obviously Dragon Ball Super. I love that show. I'm gonna start reviewing that. But Bleach, which I have to get back into, but I really love Bleach. And I want to say Yamada and the Seven Witches is pretty new, but I'm really obsessed with it. But I would just put that in there for now. It's like a temporary. But yeah, those are like, even though like the creator of like Yamada is like not really a male, it's a female, but I'll accept that one female and my founding fathers / one female. But yeah, like I just feel like Mashima really knows how to like get these emotions out of me, and I really enjoy it. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys learned something out of this, and I hope you learned why I prefer Fairy Tail over One Piece any day. I'm a Fairy Tail. I'm a fairy tard. I think that's what they call it, like for Fairy Tail fanatics, a fairy tard. I'm just obsessed with Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail's my life. Fairy Tail's changed me. Like, Fairy Tail made me who I am today, and I can't think of a better manga artist who can like really inspire me in like such a way with these characters and how they go through stuff and how they're able to like overcome it, and like how like the comedy, the sadness, like everything, like just everything. So thank you so much, Hiro Mashima, for this excellent work. I hope you can continue Fairy Tail, and I hope that you know you don't end it pretty soon, because like I don't know, from what I'm reading I feel like Fairy Tail might end like pretty soon. I don't want it to end. I want it to extend it, hopefully. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope you learned something. Like I said, if you want to like share your opinions, thoughts, anything, put them in the comments below. Drop a like if you enjoyed the videos. Also subscribe to me as well. But yeah, have a safe day / night, and I love every single one of you. Bye.